Thank you for receiving me again.
Yes. What is it?
I would speak of war with Thumbleton here as well, since you seem to be resolved in the course that the warband must be dealt with. For I would like to see justice and law return to these lands, but as these are the wilderness, the only law that exists is the law we make, and I am ready to make law.
You speak of war. Why?
I believe I have spoken to many smaller tribes in the valley, and the warband is breaking into their homes and killing and indiscriminately and stealing just petty things now a little bit, not much, but just generally just kind of rampaging for the fun of it, it seems.
Yes.
Savage times with savage men.
I agree, and that's why I wish to stand with the side of the men that would break chains, not the side of the men that forge them.
Yes, it is a good choice.
Here's the thing, though. It is. But we've been burned before by men who said that they would stand with us and then didn't.
Aye.
There's an entire wasteland filled with people who aren't willing to defend themselves. We'll start
agree,
with diplomacy.
And
You
my
speak
camp is
words of
talking
war.
of neutrality.
You speak words of war, and you wish to be neutral. Why? Why
No,
pull the threads
no, I do
of a
not
web?
wish neutrality.
That's
I
what
do
it
not
seems.
wish neutrality. I wish war. But
You wish
our
war.
leaders, my leaders, yes, I do.
Very well. What kind of army do you have? Soldiers? Weaponry? What you got to bring to this war, my friend?
I can offer my personal skill. I can offer myself. I have some strong animals that can be bred and some ideas.
You
I have
speak of
that
war.
history.
You come to my court and speak of war, and you wish to break the chains with the breaker of chains, yes? But you do not have an army to persuade or to bring to the feet of one stronger. I understand what you are promoting and what you proposition and propose here, but
It's
we will
admirable,
speak
really.
first.
Yes.
And we will
We
figure
rushed to
out
war once.
the best way to go about this war band. Yes, they are a band of warriors, and yes, we are as well. We have been trained to fight. We have been trained to have each other's backs through thick and thin. We will cut the throat of the goblin next to us to stab. Sorry, yes, the orc
Fuck.
next to us to feed the brother across from us. But times have shifted our ways. We have been burned before, and we will not be burned again. You understand me, Pinkbag?
Yes, I do.
Very well.
Trust is earned.
I made assumptions based on statements you had made, not you personally, Mythok, but in the court by your men about Immortus being a man who would twist your words and is not trustable.
Well, that I think everyone agrees on.
That he may.
And yet you go to speak with him.
You always speak first, especially with men like him. All they respect is power. The truth is, we've got men, we've got weapons, soon they'll have training. In time, we'll forge the alliances necessary to wage a war of that scale. If I was him, I would sure as fuck diplomacy the shit out of the situation now rather than have to deal with the fully functioning military in just a few weeks. Potentially. One tops.
Yes, that's why I'm here to forge alliances. to let you know that even though my tribe is crying for neutrality, my heart cries for war.
My suggestion is to speak to your tribe. Ask them, how can they expect others to defend them if they won't defend themselves? When someone takes one of your own, you put 5 of them in the grave. You burn their homes to the ground. You make them pay in blood.
I agree. And I will speak with them, but right now is not the time. They are resolved. They have just made this resolve, and I must give them time to see the folly of their ways on their own before I once again beat the drum of war in their ears.
What do you do, Jedediah? What's your story?
What I enjoy most is wrangling and husbandry. But what I was doing when I found this place, I was in a war in the desert, lost in a sandstorm, had many dreams. It went well until, well, I put the wrong man in prison, and he died.
Well, that sucks.
So you swore your
I was
life
very
to
good.
husbandry.
No, it's just a hobby of mine. I enjoy bringing life into the world. I can bring death easily. It is much more difficult to bring life. I find satisfaction in it.
It's good to have hobbies. Mine's blowing shit up. Well, there's a lot that needs to be done. The Colosseum needs to be built. A sense of community needs to be spread. Right now, the entire wasteland fears these men. And all they've seen is corruption, violence, and fear. We'll give them something else. A beacon. We won't fight your wars for you. But we'll show them what they could be. And if they add their strength to ours, then we can defend this entire wasteland. Break the chains permanently, ever again. Let men be enslaved.
I'm not asking you to fight for me. I'm asking you to fight with me.
Prove it, my friend. Over the coming weeks, there will be times where we're all needed to come together against the waste, against vile bandits, against evil men. Stand with us then, when the time comes.
I'm gonna tell you what I've learned, Jeb, in these desert times, in these vile burning sands. I've seen many pythons out there. Have you seen the ones I speak of?
Yes. Yes.
Yes. So you know, with their, well, yes, their venom, and when they strike, they do not simply lunge forward. They must recoil for all of that power to gain their reach, to finally get that strike. Yes, am I not wrong?
No, you are not wrong. That is true.
So it seems as if we have a pile of snakes, which are all trying to rear back, but one simply wants to jump forward before it is actually recoiled. You need time to strike. You need time to wait to find that vein, so you could then infect it with the crippling poisons of your power. If you leap now, you will just get your head cut off.
Yes, it's true. We are not ready. I have been working to gain weapons for our tribe and the like, but it is slow going as we are not minded for war. And I see that you have much preparation made. That is why I've come to you.
Times change.
We are preparing to fortify the town. We have not prepared for war. We could start doubling our work efforts. and prepare to defend what we can, but we barely can defend someone else outside of the walls at the moment. You see, it's going to take a lot of...
Not yet.
A lot? Yes, not yet. We are very much on the way. We've made a lot of progress now that we have that wyvern locked up. Made a huge step.
Electricity. That's
Electricity.
fantastic.
Mm-hmm. In time.
I've got some ideas for some
Rogue
stuff as well.
Snake. In time.
Yes, as you say, I am still coiling. I am not ready to strike yet either.
Very
But
well.
I want to make sure we are firm and resolved that something must be done. If they will come to heel on their own through talk, that would be fine. In fact, that would be the best. But I do not believe it will be so.
We'll see. I'm a hell of a diplomat. It's in time. And if not, shit happened.
Actually, as you have impressed me a couple of times with your insight, your technical skill, and what you were saying about turning a couple people on the inside of each.
They call me Yaz the Tactician for a reason. This is my jam. Right hand of the mighty war chief.
Right, get over here. Yes. Yes. There you
Right hand.
Yeah,
Then the
yeah,
pillar's
right.
in the way and I can't see.
are. All right.
Yeah, much better. See, that's part of the tactician, right? You stand where you can see.
Yeah, they say you're the right hand man, but you're on the left. Keep them guessing.
Duplicity. Misdirection.
Electricity.
Through deception thy wage war. But for now, prepare your people. Your neutrality idea, I think, is going, unless you gather substantial forces. I'm sorry, but peace is just a pretty idea unless backed by force. And unless you have the men to defend against them, they're not going to listen. I wish you luck in it. Truth is, I believe that you will be here yet again. Speaking,
I do not
us as a
support
group.
the efforts of neutrality. I support my tribe and will be a good soldier, but I am still trying to forge alliances.
Good man.
Yes.
Yes, that is why I'm here, specifically to strengthen the Brotherhood of the Sands, as you say.